The nurse made the horrifying discovery that she had mistaken morphine for an anti-inflammatory when she was giving the injection, and to add to her horror, 100 milligrams of morphine had been injected into a 3-milligram dose, and only 5 milligrams of such a high-purity bottle would be fatal. The old man tried to reassure her that she shouldn't worry because the antidote could be metabolized and excreted within 10 minutes. Then he took out his notebook and thought it would be a very interesting way to kill someone. But the girl was getting more and more worried because the antidote, which was supposed to be in the medical kit, had somehow disappeared. The old man could see her concern. After all, rich people like him lived in suburban estates. Even if he had called for help in time, it would have been too late to wait for the paramedics to arrive. So it seemed that tonight would be a dead end. He knew that someone was trying to frame the nurse for the murder. The girl picked up the phone with a glimmer of hope. But the old man suddenly hung up. He told the nurse to listen to everything he said because it was the only way he could get away with murder. The old man didn't want the girl's family to be broken up because of him. If the nurse was suspected by the police, her mother's identity as an illegal immigrant would be exposed. The old man told her to make as much noise as possible on her way downstairs and not to forget to say hello to his young son at the door, which was just after 12 o'clock. After driving away from the estate, the old man told her to park the car at the side of the road and go back to the estate through a small gate in the backyard, because the family dog knew her and wouldn't bark. But to get out of everyone's sight, she had to climb back up to the 3rd floor through the latticework outside the wall, but she accidentally stepped on a section of it. When she came back, the old man told him to put on his pajamas and hat. He knew that his youngest son was still smoking at this time of day and managed to make him think he was his father. That's enough evidence to get him off the hook as the prime suspect. But the girl's other fatal flaw was that she would vomit when she lied. The old man told her not to lie, but to tell only part of the truth. Then the girl again from the original way back but did not expect to come down to bump into the family's great-grandmother. Luckily, the old man's eyesight is not good, mistakenly saw the girl as his great-grandchildren and asked her why she came back. Under the cover of darkness, the girl finally returned home. But when the housekeeper opened the door the next day, he saw the old man's throat slit and a bloody dagger on the floor. Since the old man was a famous mystery writer, his death was soon on the news. The police concluded that it was an accident, but the girl still lived in fear every day. That day she received a phone call saying that since the old man had been buried but the police still needed to ask some questions, they wanted her to come back to work early.